Let's talk about the presidential debate. And of course, tonight is the night of the deputy presidential debate, or the running mates debate. It is the turn of those fighting for that position of second in command. A lot has been happening at the venue of the debate, that is the Catholic University of East Africa, where our senior political affairs reporter, Duncan Haemba, is following the details and will be chaperoning some of those candidates. Let's speak to Duncan. Duncan, good afternoon. And we have had some reports of some candidates not confirming, others pulling out of the deputy presidential debate. What do we know so far?
Yes, Ben, that is the uncertainty that we are having here as a media fraternity today, not as KTN News, but the entire Kenyan media fraternity that has spent time and resources preparing for this, what would have been or what will be a great night for Kenyans, especially we are looking at approximately 23 weeks to the great day, that is 8th of August. Talking about they are coming or not coming, I'll be speaking on behalf of the person that I've been tasked or whom I'll have the privilege of chaperoning, and that is Titus Ngetuny. That is Abduba Dida's running mate. And when we had the last conversation, he said that he is not so sure they will not be coming, and he said 1 o'clock they will be confirming, and the same have tried to engage the deputy president's spokesperson, that is David Mogonyi, and that is what exactly. This is the message that I received from Titus, whom we've been in communication until 12:30. This is what Titus said to me in his response, and I'm quoting. He says, "Good morning, Mr. Haemba. We are yet to confirm our participation. We are yet to confirm our participation of the debate during lunch hour, though the probability of participating lie low at the moment. That is my man that I'm supposed to be handling this afternoon, Titus Ngetuny, Abduba Dida's running mate. I also spoke to Abduba Dida, who said that they will be doing other things, they will not be coming, but we are dealing with the politicians, anything can happen. So until that hour comes and they are no sure, that is when we can confirm that indeed they will not be coming." This is what I got from David Mugonyi. David Mugonyi is a spokesperson for the country's number 2 in command, William Ruto. So this is the communication from David Mugonyi, and I'll read it as it is. I've received it 10 minutes ago. Mugonyi says, "There has been no meetings to agree on ground rules such as date of debate, do's and don'ts, what is expected of participants, etc. There has been no engagement other than an invitation end of last week inviting participants to the debate. Same issues came up in 2013. We fear no debate. We can debate all and sundry, including all the so-called NASA principles at one go." That is the David Mugonyi statement. And when I received a call from him and I asked him, so is the deputy president coming or not? He said no. So David Mugonyi has confirmed the deputy president will not be coming. But again, we are dealing with the politicians. And as I said, a day in politics is long. You never know, maybe at around 5 or 6, they might just actually confirm their participation. And again, as I said, until that hour comes is when we can confirm exactly whether they'll be coming. But Ben, perhaps for the benefit of the audience, just to paint a picture, behind me is the set where the analysis will be done. That is where we'll have a first set of moderators engaging panelists prior and after the debate. So that is where it all begins. And if I might walk this way just to take you through in terms of the other preparations that we have witnessed, or the final preparations, as you can see, that is the red carpet that has been laid right here at the entrance to the auditorium where the debate will be done. Of course, you can see those ones that are responsible in their full suit. So on my left, I don't know if Stano, we can start this way before we walk in. On my extreme left, at the tail end of the red carpet, that is where we will be welcoming the running mates. So, for instance, I will be standing at the tail end of this particular red carpet waiting for my guest, and that is Titus Ngetunyi, Abduba Dida's running mate. So if he arrives, this is the point where I'll be meeting my running mate candidate, that is Abduba Dida's candidate, Titus Ngetunyi. In terms of security, right behind me, you can see the security is tight. Of course, the security dogs have already arrived here on time. Of course, many of them, that explains how the event is being treated seriously, and even in terms of accreditation. And then right at the back, you can see a group of additional security personnel that will be lined up, or who will be manning each and every alley, corridor, and route, just to ensure that they are dealing with individuals that are actually accredited to be here. So in terms of security, that is what we have. And then once we receive them at this particular end, now on this red carpet, perhaps we'll be talking for myself. I'll be ushering in Titus Ngetunyi to his holding room. But despite the fact that they are running mates, anything is possible. So once they arrive here, Stano, I think you will have to be careful. So once they arrive here again, we have scanners here, and this is the kind of security that they will also have to go through. Of course, for the tables, they'll have to put here whatever needs to be put there before they walk through the red carpet. So this is the kind of reception that they will be getting once they arrive here. Of course, you can see that as the screening point, and once they come here, there are 8 holding rooms for each candidate. Topmost will have Deputy President William Ruto on the left where the camera is, and then on the right we'll have Kalonzo Musyoka. In the middle, below them we'll have Cyrus Jirongo's candidate, and that is Moses Marango, and we will have another one here. So once they are into these holding rooms, then they'll have to come back to the reception for balloting. And Stano, I'm told that we are running out of time. Perhaps we'll have to conclude here at the balloting before we toss over to Ben. So once they are here, this is where they'll come for balloting. Of course, the importance of balloting, because there are 6 in number for the first debate, they'll have to pick the ballot that will actually indicate who will go first in terms of opening and closing statements, even fielding of questions and all that. So from their holding rooms, they'll have to come here for balloting before they are ushered into the second holding room right behind us. And that is where we will actually have the debate. Just a quick one, I think. Yes, a quick one, and this is how the debate room will look like. This will be the auditorium. So this is where it will start and end. And as you can see, that is how the stage has been set. So that is the kind of arrangement that has been put here, and that is what we'll be waiting for. Ben, I understand we are running out of time. We'll not be able to walk you to the other areas in terms of the elaborate planning that the team that has been preparing this evening's event has done, but they've done quite a lot in terms of preparations. Ben.
Duncan, thanks. Great stuff. They are very detailed, the nitty-gritties of what will be happening as we put those running for this position of deputy president, second in command. But very quickly, just for the sake of our viewers, is it safe to assume that the 2 leading deputy presidential candidates, William Ruto and Kalonzo Musyoka, will not be turning up as we know so far?
Not at all. I'll speak for the NASA team. I spoke to the CEO for the National Super Alliance, that's Norman Magaya, and he said they've confirmed participating in next week's presidential debate. So if Raila Odinga has confirmed it, therefore it might be, I think, unthinkable if they decide to give this particular one a wide berth. But he was non-committal as to whether they will be actually attending this debate. And as I've read the statement from the deputy president spokesperson, he has said no. But we know that there is a lot of consultation and high-level engagement that is going on. And given the DP, his love for the media, of course, is never shied away. Anything is possible, and most likely they could be turning up. And even NASA, there are indications that Kalonzo Musyoka will be coming. But where we are not so sure is the Deputy President, William Ruto, whether he will be coming or not. But as of now, as I said, we are dealing with politicians. Anything is possible. Don't be surprised when they all turn up at that hour, Ben.
Thank you, Duncan Haimba. They are live at the Catholic University of East Africa here in Nairobi. The venue for the presidential debate as well as the deputy presidential debate, the first of its kind in this region. We shall be bringing it to you live. Of course, Kenyans expect nothing short of all the 8 other halves of the 8 presidential tickets in this year's general election. We shall be keeping an eye on that, and of course,